Hello friends, good morning to you all. My name is Dr.Sandeep Patil. I'm an author, corporate coach and researcher. Today I'm here on the banks of river Krishna. Well, as I said before also, my videos will not be in a very confined labs, studios, but it will be in open. So today I'm here on the banks of river Krishna and I will show you some glimpses of this beautiful river and the beautiful city where I reside. Coming back to the topic, as you have clicked this video, you know what I'm going to talk about. That is fear. F-E-A-R, fear. Today I'm going to talk about fear. I will tell you one important thing about me first, before talking about fear. And the most important thing I want to tell you is, today I'm doing this shooting. Today, whatever success I have reached, it is because I was able to control my fear and overcome my fear. Let me tell you one short story. It was around 10 years before. I had to make a decision. And the decision was whether to do the job or follow my dreams. But I had a fear in my mind. The fear was, will I be able to do it? Will I fail? Will I succeed? That fear I overcome, but it was not that easy to overcome that fear. I was doubting myself. I was thinking that if I fail, I wanted to become a corporate trainer. As I said, my qualification is PhD in mechanical engineering, and I was having a very comfortable job. I was a professor in engineering college, but I was not happy with that. And I wanted to follow my passion, but it was the fear that was controlling me. But finally, I made a decision. And today I'm here. So friends, today don't click the mouse, don't change the video. Just watch this video properly. Today I will tell you some important aspects about this emotion called fear. What is fear? First of all, we will see. Fear is that emotions where you think about the future, you think about the bad things that will happen with you, things which are not in your control, and you will be finished. That is what you think about fear. This is the emotion. But imagine this emotion has come to you, not naturally. Yeah, we had only two fears. One is fear of loud noise. When we were a small baby infant, we had only two fears. First was fear of loud noise, and second was fear of falling. But after that, all other fears have been installed in you, from the society, from your friends, and from different sources. But the most important fear is fear of failure, fear of death, fear of public speaking, fear of what people will think about me. These are all the fears which we have installed in us. Fears are good friends. There are two types of fears, let me tell you. One is a good fear. Now there is bad fear. What is good fear? Yes, if you are doing something wrong, if you are doing something illegal, if you are breaking the law, then you have a fear, right? Remember that time when you jump the traffic signal or you are doing some hoppy during exam, you are afraid, right? Yeah, because you are breaking a law. That is a legitimate fear. That's a good fear. But another fear is that it is controlling our lives. Friends, what you are living? You are living your fears or you are living your dreams? See around you. Most of the people are living their fears. Their life is well controlled by fears. They make decisions based on fears. This is the bad fear which is controlling us. The good fear, as I told you, is nice, but mostly this bad fear is controlling us. That is the fear. Why we have fear? Let me come to this part. Why do we have fear? We have fear because we are not ready to accept the failure or whatever the consequences are there of your action. And that fear is controlling us. That is the fear. That is the reason why we have fear. I will tell you one story here about fear and how to overcome the fear. But friends, first of all, do one thing. Make a list of those things which you are afraid of. It can be public speaking. It can be talking to your boss. It can be starting a new business. It can be following your passion. It can be anything. Make a list of those things which you are afraid of. Of course, those things which should be legal. Success, yes, is very important, but not by hurting anyone, not by doing illegal things. I will tell you what are our fears and what really fears are. Friends, fear is a reaction and courage is a decision. Fear is a reaction, courage is a decision. What is courage? Courage is not absence of fear. Courage is doing in spite of fear. There are many people who are courageous. This doesn't mean that they are not afraid. They are afraid. They are nervous. That doesn't mean that they are born courageous. No, but courage is like muscles. If you ask me, what is opposite to fear? Opposite to fear is courage. But how to build the courage? Before that, I will tell you what are real fears. What is a fear? And what is behind the fear? Someone has rightly said that your happiness lies on the other side of the fear. I'll tell you one short story about a dog. I read this story somewhere. It's a very nice story. There was a big bulldog which used to chase a small boy. Every day when the boy used to go to school from his home, every day this bulldog used to chase him. And this boy had a fear of that dog. One day the boy decided that enough is enough now. I'm going to beat this dog. I'm going to teach him a lesson of life. And what he did is one day he waited behind a tree with a stone in his hand and allowed the bulldog to come. Of course, the bulldog came, started barking at him, and he allowed the bulldog to come close because he wanted to hit the bulldog. When the bulldog came close, it opened its mouth, and then the boy saw that the bulldog had no teeth. What the story tells you, your fears have no teeth. They're just imaginary fears. Nothing worse is going to happen which you thought in your mind. Nothing is going to happen. But they're just your imaginations which are controlling you. Even as I said, I also thought like, oh my God, if I leave my job, I will be homeless, I will not get salary, what will happen to my family? Nothing has happened. In fact, I'm flourishing, I'm growing, I'm more successful. I'm very happy. I told you, happiness lies on the other side of the fear. Now, the second story. How to control the fear. First and most important thing I want to tell you here is you can't control the fear. Fear is an emotion. Don't try to control it. No one is fully courageous. No one is secure from the fear. No one is there. I'm also afraid. I also get afraid. Whenever I go for public talks, whenever I go for seminars, I get nervous. Even but I don't allow that fear to control me. I never allow that fear to control me. No. And there are everyone I met, all the powerful, successful people have some amount of fear, but they don't allow that fear to control them. They don't do that. They are not like a puppet. No, they are free. Second story I will tell you, how to overcome the fear. There was one person, one monk, who was going with his followers. And what happened is, when he was crossing the gate of one big bungalow, big mansion, there was a dog, big dog. Again, the dog has come here. It is a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Dog is a metaphor for fear. It was chained. And it was barking fiercely. All the followers said, the disciples said that, Guruji, let us go away from here fast. Because that dog is very fierce and it is chained. It may attack us anytime. And they were just going and that thing happened. The dog broke the chain. And now the dog was running towards them. Of course, all the followers, what they did is what we do usually. They climbed all the trees wherever possible. They climbed, they ran away, and they were just running away from the dog. And they were calling the guru. They're calling that monk, please come, save yourself. But what exactly happened is the monk did exactly opposite to what they thought. The dog was running towards the monk. The monk, instead of running away from the dog, he started running towards the dog. Now, first time in this, I think in this dog's life, that someone, instead of running away from him, was running towards him. The dog was taken aback. The dog was surprised. Now the scene opposite. The dog was running and the monk was following him. What it shows? Yes, if you run away from the fears, fear will follow you. It will sit like a monkey on your shoulders. But if you attack the fears, fear will run away from you. What you are afraid of, if you do that, fear goes. But if you avoid that, fear grows. That's the real mind of fear, friends. That is the problem. And that is what I do. What is the greatest fear you have? Fear of public speaking? Well, do one thing. First, train yourself hard. Whatever it is. It can be public speaking. It can be anything. Train yourself very hard. And do it. Yeah, there will be failure. But just do it. I'm not saying that first time when you do something, fear will disappear. No. You'll be more scared. You'll be scared to death, in fact, first time. First time you will say that, oh, what Dr. Sandeep is saying is not true actually. I'm very scared. I will not do it again. No. First time the fear is 100%. Second time it's 90%. Third time it comes down. Every time you do that task which you are afraid of, your fear diminishes. Slowly. But it will never disappear. It will be there, but it will diminish. It will reduce. Slowly. That is what I wanted to talk about fear. What is fear? False evidence appearing real. It's all imaginary in your minds. It's not true actually. Don't allow your fear to control your dreams. Follow your fears. Attack your fears. I've read a very nice line. If you are not doing something which scares you, then you are not growing in life. Success comes only when you do something which makes you uncomfortable, which scares you. And this is what I have done too in my life. I started this YouTube channel and I had a lot of fear in my mind. And you know what is the fear? Fear of rejection. Which rejection? My audience will reject me. I have a lot of students who are my followers. I will not say followers, but my students. They just love me because I have helped them. I go in seminars throughout Pune, Mumbai, throughout India. I go there. But still, this is the international audience, and there will be negative comments. That fear I had in my mind. So what I did, I faced the fear. You can see this is the video I have made. Again, now here down, there will be some comments. Well, it's a part of profession. It's a part of my profession. But if I do not make any video because of this fear, and if I stay here only, if I don't make any videos, if I stay here only, what is that called? That is called as failure. And at the age of 60, I do not want to repent, thinking that I should have made a video at the age of 28. I do not want any regrets. Friends, when you are going to die, you will have regrets for the things which you haven't done and not for the things which you have done. That is all about fear. Kill the fear. Overcome the fear. Master the fear. And then see what happens with you. Well, friends, this is what I wanted to tell you. I will add some nice glimpses here. It's a fantastic morning here. Sunday morning. I have come with my student who is helping me there for my shoot. I will show you how this area is, how all these places are. I hope you like my video. This is what I wanted to talk about fear. Please, if you like my video, subscribe my channel, give me a thumbs up, where I will be again inspired to make some nice videos, great videos for you. But the most important thing is action, ACTION. By watching my video, nothing is going to change. Your actions are very important. Sorry friends, there will be some disturbance because of this traffic, as I am just next to the highway and there is some traffic, so please bear with me, understand me. Thanks a lot friends for watching my video again. Take care of yourself and take actions. Actions to kill the fear. Goodbye all of you. Thank you.